Hi, can everybody hear me? No darling today. I'm right on time, 7 o'clock on the dot. Can you guys hear me or see me? Why am I shouting as if shouting will make you guys hear me? Hey! If you can hear me or if you can see me, leave a comment in the comment section. I don't know why I'm so happy today. Hi, Jenny says waiting. Oh, the Lord says I'm waiting, and Walani says I'm waiting as well. Yes, you can hear and see me. Okay. So we are live for today. You guys, I didn't plan this live. I didn't even plan to go live. That's why I announced it late. But when I now checked, I realized that my last live was exactly on the 21st of August. Okay. So should we make it a thing? Should we make it a 21st thing? Hi, Unstoppable. Hi, good evening. Collie K. Hi. So should we make it every month on the 21st? We'll go live. Do I want to make that commitment? How are you guys doing? Hope you are doing well. Hi, Echeta Chinoyerem. Hi. Love you too, Unstoppable. Love you too. I love your name, like Unstoppable. Jessica Pay says the quality is amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Like, I'm using StreamYard. That's why I'm using my camera. I'm using StreamYard. I'm using the lights. I'm using microphone. Like, I went all out. My skin is popping. Thank you. Even though I feel like my skin is dull in these days, but I'm about to go on a new skincare routine, regimen, whatever. I'm about to start like become serious because right now I'm using black soap and cream. Hi, Sophia. Come learn with Lakot. Hi. Thank you. The Lord says I look beautiful today. Thank you. Hi, Tola. Hi, Marina. Hi. You guys are so welcome. So should we jump into the gist or we should first say hi to each other first? Hi. Chioma is live. Hi, welcome. Sophia, Tosin, Angel, Dim, Utonwa. What a lovely name. Che, I hope I pronounced it right. Utonwa. Very sweet name. Echeta says, okay, you're looking so beautiful. Thank you. My kids are fine. They are upstairs with their father. I already warned them that they should just stay there. Glam is already entering into the gist. Okay, let's jump into the gist. Glam Anastasia is saying, hit my kids and there will be a problem. Hi, Lady Joyful. Hi, Mikey's World. Hi, Ella. You guys are so welcome. Thank you guys so much for joining me on today's live. I'm so excited to be doing this live. I don't even know why I'm so excited. But you guys, I want this gist to be very sweet. Okay, so if you guys want to join in and give your opinions, then just let me know. I'll share the link in the comment section, or I'll share it, your opinions anyhow. But just let me know if you guys want to join the gist. But we're talking about most people. Okay, I asked you guys to tell me the topics you want us to talk about, and most people chose number 2 and 3. Okay, and number two was unrealistic marriage expectations, while number 3 was teachers should be allowed to beat, spank, or flog their kids, as in flog your kids. Okay, and that shows me that a lot of you are married women, because I'm sure you're like dating standard. We've passed that stage. Let's move into the marriage part. It shows that a lot of you are married, because the topics you guys chose are actually for people that are either married or have kids. So yeah. Hi, Samantha. Hi, Undu. Okay, so we're jumping into the. Okay, let's do this. Let's start from the gist of, should teachers be allowed to hit kids? Okay, the reason why I even decided to discuss this is that in my last video, 2 videos ago, when I talked about raising kids, how I raise my kids. And I said, nobody is allowed to touch my kids. Nobody is permitted, whether you're house help or a teacher, whatever. I don't care who you are, except it's me or my husband. Nobody is permitted to touch my kids. Because even me and my husband, we hardly touch our kids, except, do something that's very dangerous, or they're just hardly. We always punish them. We just punish, tell them, go and face the wall, pick this, do that, arrange here, clean here, kneel down, no more tab, stuff like that. So in the comment section of that video, someone now said that there should be an exception that teachers should be allowed to hit kids. And I'm like, hey. When I saw it, I was shook. But I said, no, let me not just use my own mindset, because obviously everything I say and do is from the little that I know, okay? So let me not use my myopic mindset and say it's wrong. Let me come and hear from you guys. Is it allowed? Should it be okay for teachers to flog your kids, okay? Let me not make it so outrageous. Let me not say small children, okay? Let's say primary school and secondary school, because obviously anyway, primary school and secondary school, should it be allowed? Hey. Okay, so let's see. Hi, Amy TV, welcome. Hi, Wanyibo. Abi? Wanyibo. Let me not speak nonsense here. Hi. Yes, you guys, please give this video a thumbs up, okay? As you're joining the live, just drop a thumbs up, okay? It will help, please. Thank you. Mary Johnson says, greetings, everyone. Hi. So Amy TV was saying, I would rather spank my kids myself, but teachers can punish kids in school for any misbehavior, but not beating or spanking, okay? Yeah, so that's what Amy TV is saying. Did I miss anybody? Okay, Unstoppable said, why should anyone hit my children? I have zero tolerance for such behavior. Exactly. Okay. Sophia says, I love your hair. Been looking at it for a while. Thank you. I've had this hair now for months. It was from my first wig. I think my first wig review. Okay, so let's stay on topic. Okay, I think I've missed some. Yeah, Chichi says, okay, no, let's start from, okay, let's go. Okay, yeah. So Sophia says nobody is permitted, okay? Glam Anastasia says never, because teachers will want to release stress. Thank you, because don't use my child to vent, please. Okay, Maliki's word says, oh, my children, I beg, nobody should dare, okay? Teachers, no way, most of them are heartless, okay? Well, I won't say most of them are heartless, because I won't say most of them, but yeah, we have a lot of frustrated people that are teachers, okay? Then, yeah, she says on your kids, that is child abuse. Exactly, nobody's allowed to hit any kids. That's inflicting pain in another human being, okay? Okay. Come learn with Lacord says, me, honestly, I feel no to beating, okay? Ella says, no. So everybody's saying no. Why people saying no now? People don't want to train your children. People don't want your children to be disciplined. Why all of you saying no? I need somebody to come and say yes and give us, reasons. Then Sarah says no, because some people don't know when to stop. Exactly. Choma says no way a teacher should hit anyone's kids. It's 100% no. I agree with you. Onye is saying, not my kids, though. You can imagine what happened in Abuja that led to the death of an innocent child. In fact, I don't even want to think of the ones that actually go ahead to kill children. Like, I don't want to think of that one. That one is unbelievable, But yeah, beating. I know a child that, this wasn't even a teacher that beat, it was a student that slapped a child, and the child had ear problem because of it. This was when I was in secondary school, maybe like an SS3 boy or SS2 boy slapped a JS1 or JS2 boy. Like, he slapped him, the boy fell down, and then he developed ear problem from there. So, so imagine if a teacher tries it. Okay. Okay, let's go up. Yeah, so Chema is saying absolutely not. No teacher should hit any student. It annoys me just imagining it. Exactly. Exactly. If my child frustrates you to the extent that you feel like beating my child, send my child out of your class, please. Okay. Call the attention of other teachers, of the headmistress or proprietress, or what they call them, their grade coordinator or whatever. Call the attention of somebody. Don't pour it on my child, please. Don't beat my child. Teachers seem to be the most ruthless with beating. I wonder why. It's frustration, my dear. This just capit. It's frustration. A lot of teachers are teachers because they don't have a choice. It's not like in those days. I don't know about those days, Sha, but what I assume happened in those days when the economy was not so bad, when things were not so terrible. A lot of people were teachers because they had a passion for it. They wanted to, impact kids. They wanted to basically just teach. They love teaching. Okay. These days, that's not the case. A lot of people looked for jobs, they couldn't find jobs, they decided to go and teach. And we all know how much teachers are paid. They're not even paid so well. So most times it's people that can't even find any other thing that just settle for teaching. Okay. So a lot of them are actually frustrated with their jobs to start with. Many of them are not children, what they call them now. Some people that are good with children, a lot of them are not good with children. A lot of them are just faking it. They're just holding themselves because, okay, there are consequences for, blowing up on children. So you now want to now give them permission. You now tell them that it's okay for you to beat my child if anything happens. See, I went to a federal, is it federal? I'll call it now, Nigerian Navy, military secondary school, Nigerian Navy. What teachers did to us? What naval officers did to us in that school? Sometimes when I think about it now, I'm just like, I'll be picturing my child KORA now. Maybe if KORA was 10, 11, 12. A teacher, a naval officer will come into the class, tell everybody, okay, no, this one was a normal teacher, this one was a Yoruba teacher. He will come into the class, tell everybody, sleep, as in, put your head on your table and sleep. When all of you now put your head down, on your back, this guy will use one long cane. Let's call him Omo Oduduwa, Abi Baba Oduduwa. First what we call him was a Yoruba teacher. Very long cane like this on your back. Imagine on your child's back. Where I telling the child to sleep, so everybody will be like, and if you raise your head up, he will give you multiple. So you must hold yourself and stay down. On your back, he'll be giving you because we are making noise. So please nobody should give nobody should tell me that teachers are permitted to hit my kids because teachers don't know better. They don't know better. Nobody knows better, please. Not with my own children. Let me continue reading comments, okay? She says, this from Glam. She says, we need to learn what child abuse is. No one, even uncles or aunties, have permission. I'll come and fight you. Also, calling children bad names as well. Thank you. See, just calling children bad names as well. Okay, I got this new help. Okay, you guys know her, my second help, Elizabeth. When she first came, she didn't really understand how I raise my kids, okay? So, things like maybe when KORA, it was innocent anyway. It was her own part was innocent. Maybe when KORA ever dress up, and KORA likes to show herself. She likes shining. Okay, she will not tell KORA, no, you're not the winner. Your dress is not the most beautiful. It's Sophia's dress that is the most beautiful. It's Ava's dress that is the most beautiful. I was like, Auntie, Bikobia, like after all my hard work, trying to instill, confidence in my child, trying to make my child feel like she's the best thing since sliced bread. You don't want to come and humble my child in my house. Not like humble, but I'm sure in her head she's like, let this girl not feel too full of herself. Let me tell her that. I said, no, please don't try it though. Don't even try it. So even when she tries to joke with them and say something like, see your head, I said, no, don't tell her see your head. Don't try. And KORA is very emotional too. So KORA used to come and tell me, see what Elizabeth said to me. And I told her, please don't try it though. No, you can't under my nose. Hey. So using bad words on children, insulting children, teachers then used to tell us nonsense. But let me not even get angry safe. A lot of teachers take beating and punishment too far. Exactly. And for me, yes, they take it too far. Like I need to say that some of them try to. No, there's no way they took it too far. Beg. Yes, absolutely wrong. Sophia is saying, I spank my kids with love, which I'm sure other people can't. Exactly. It's not okay at all. Some teachers are just brutal. Yep. Some teachers, the things they did to us in school, I keep asking myself, is that how, well, it's possible that's how they were also treating their own children, because I've heard of parents that did and do and undo with their children. So it's possible that that's how they treat their own children. They think it's okay to do to anybody's child. You know, I heard of a teacher, I don't know how true this story is, but I heard of a teacher that a student in school, you know, made her hair. You know how they make this shuku and fronts, you know, either shuku or clap and front, whatever. But the girl also had weaving to the front, and her hair was really long. So as she was writing, you know, now she was now doing her hair like this. That the teacher went and took scissors and just cut the hair. I put hearing this gist. A teacher, imagine your child, after making your child's fine hair, your child will now come back home. Natural hair, not even if it's attachment, natural hair would have been inside. But let's just say her normal natural hair, she went to school because she was removing from her face. The teacher now took scissors and cut the hair and said, you are distracted. According to the gist, though, according to what I heard, the girl's parents were actual naval officers. I heard it happened in my school. Her parents were naval officers, and they came to the school and took the teacher and dragged her, beat her, used scissors and cut her own hair. That's what I heard. That's the gist. I don't know how true that story is, but my dear, if it is true, then she deserves it, plus more self. Okay, Echeta is saying, please let no one touch my child because most of the teachers don't have kids and would not know how to punish them. Please allow me to hit them myself, okay? Yeah, so the Amazon dev is saying, I think beating can be removed, but there should be other form of discipline that the teacher should be allowed to use. Exactly. I don't believe that children should be allowed to get away with everything. I don't believe it. I don't believe that teachers should not have any power at all, okay? I wish to tell, you know, my children's teachers that if they do anything wrong, you can punish them. You can tell them, you know, to sit down at the corner, to do whatever. That one is okay. It's acceptable by me because you're not inflicting pain on my child, like physical pain. Sometimes it's just emotional pain. Let me put it that way, which I'm okay with if it is within reason, okay? Don't send my child outside the class, or don't, because some teachers actually do it in such a way that they make the child feel very bad, like the ones that insult a child, or, you know, tell the child, give the child a bad nickname or something like that. No, not that kind of punishment, though. But reasonable punishment is allowed. Okay, next series. Hi, welcome. She says, I'm late today because what are we discussing? Yeah, we're starting with the kids topic because it seems everybody was gingered for that. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Sorry, you guys have gone. I've missed a lot. Okay. Teachers. Okay. Other ways to correct a child. Yeah, okay. So yeah, there are other ways to correct a child. Example, tell the child to do some work around minding the child's age. Oh, yes, minding the child's age, okay? Because some work is just, you know, wickedness. Okay, and I think this whole culture of beating in schools encourages students to be violent, okay? The whole notion of beating to show authority is so evident in boarding school. Exactly. The kind of things some children did in boarding school, I was just like, a lot of people were evil, oh. Forget that some people now, yes, a lot of people were evil in secondary school, I beg. Amy TV says, make I no lie, I once taught in primary school and secondary school years ago, and I did flog, but I didn't know better. I didn't know better then, but now I wouldn't do that ever again. I can't touch anyone's kids ever. Yeah, I understand that, not knowing better, because when we were growing up, it was normal for kids to be flogged. It was nobody so say is wrong. It was normal for kids to be flogged in school. Like you will come back home, tell your parents that your teacher flogged you, and they will not even really react. Okay. Although there was one teacher that flogged my younger sister and gave my sister mark. My mother went to school to fight. My mother did not let it go. She went to the school to go and fight the teacher. You know, so yeah, but then it was basically the norm for us to be beaten, and parents will not say anything because everybody saw it as normal. Yeah. In other countries, you'll be jailed for hitting a child, my dear. There are other ways to correct a child. Example, tell the child to do. Okay, we said I read this one. I remember back in the day, a teacher beat me until blood came out of my hands, and he continued. And you know, male teachers can be very mean too. That one, let's focus on our back. Omo Yoruba. Yes, it's Omo Yoruba, Omo whatever. That guy was a man, very mean. Guys, it's really a no-no. Please, we should never tolerate that, okay? Teachers discipline without the need to spank a child, okay? There are so many people taking up the profession just to survive. Yep. Um, I have even found out that I beat I haven't found out when I beat my daughter is to appease my anger more than correcting her. So me, I don't stop. Oh, I rather you report, yeah, to the HT and I'm notified. Exactly. HT head teacher. Hi, Nello in the building. Hi, 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 hi. Welcome. I'm an educationist and love my career. So it's totally a no-no to hit a child. I have other ways, okay? I have some children. I know some children are a lot to handle, but there are other ways of punishment. But beating my child is a no-no, okay? I don't agree teachers should have rights to spank kids. Verbal discipline is enough. Well, is verbal discipline enough? Verbal discipline is not enough for some children, no. You've not studied with children before, Abby. Verbal discipline is not enough. Oh. Just today, I was even telling Nelo how I feel like Eva she doesn't rate me. Does not rate me. It's almost like my voice is now background noise. I'll be telling her, Eva, stop, Eva, stop. She will not even do as if, it's a different case if somebody heard you and is ignoring you. You can tell. This one is that she's not hear me. She did not even hear. Like my voice is now background noise. So what do you do to such a child? Do you now keep talking and talk? You will be tired. So yeah, you have to actually do more than just verbal, discipline. Except you mean verbally telling the child to do something, then okay. Teachers can discipline without spanking their pupils. A lot of people take on the profession to survive. Yeah. Nelo says me, I'll kill the teacher, Sha. My dear, trust you. Some teachers don't even try to pretend to like working with children anymore. Yep, they don't. Thank you. They don't even pretend. Like you can just tell. Yeah. So calling children bad names is equally bad. It affects them psychologically. Yep. A lot of teachers used to give children bad nicknames in school. I'm like, now that I'm an adult, I'm like, why was that even allowed? Why was it normal? Why? Now let's talk about women hitting housemaids. Talk less of having kids as maids and beating them. My dear, this one, I don't know if that's a topic for another day or we should just start talking about it. Women hitting their housemaids. I once said something, and I think I even saw it somewhere, where they said women are not against oppression, they are just against being oppressed. Like they are angry when men oppress them because they're not the ones oppressing. Finish. It's not like they hate oppression in general, because I've seen and I've heard a lot of stories about women maltreating their helps, about women taking little small children, 8-year-old, 9-year-old, 10-year-old as house help, okay? And maltreating these children so badly that either the children have physical deformities, severe injuries, malnutrition. How? And this person is carrying your child, though. This person is carrying your child, So for me, I think what should happen now is I think we should have a legal body that regulates the domestic staff industry. Okay, is there anything like that? I know we have, is it NAPT or something? But anyway, I'm talking about just for domestic staff or people working in your house, people working as house help, cleaners, gardeners, cooks, stuff like that. They should have a body that is, that tries to regulate it, okay? Regulate their pay, regulate how they are treated, have like actual contracts for these people, and stuff like that. Also help to prosecute the bad ones as well, okay? Like the ones that go and steal from madam, injure madam's kids, steal from oga, stuff like that. Then we should have that body too, should also prosecute them as well. But yeah, let's see. Especially for a sensitive kid, it might scar the kids for life. Yep. Yeah, some kids actually prefer to be flogged though than for you to tell them, bad words. Some people even say that they prefer you tell them bad words than for you to hit them. Okay, not me, Sha, not me. Nobody should touch me. You can say whatever I want to say. Anything you want to say. Like I have too much self-confidence for your words to affect me. Don't touch me, please. No, don't come near me. So, but some people don't like it. Yeah. Sugar's Diary says, at least I met up with Ada's live. Yay! Okay, I think I've gone too far up. Let me just be reading the ones down, okay? I'm a Nigerian, but a teacher in an Arab country. And trust me, even your tone of voice to students here is evaluated. How much more hitting or scolding the kids? You have to control your own frustration, man. That tone of voice thing, someone like Kaora is very, very sensitive to tone of voice. It's the way you talk to her, she will come and report to me. Please, it's a no for me as well. In Europe, we have different disciplines, not beating, such as writing a lot. Okay, a lot of full story book. Like you tell the child to write a full story. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll do that for Coral. Wouldn't tell her to write a story book. It's kind of fun, but it's punishment. Let's see. What advice would you give to younger girls who have older aunties and they instigate that you go to school, get your degrees to the highest, be a career woman, and don't be around men? They hate marriage. Funny enough, this beating culture was adopted from slavery and colonizers. Nigeria now carried it on their head. Are you serious? Was it adopted from colonizers? Well, now that I think about it, but I don't think so. Are you sure pre-colonizers there was no beating? Because this beating thing actually, I feel, is like a human behavior thing. It's not a white man or a black man. It's a human thing. I don't think that before colonizers came, we were not beaten. I don't think so. It's a human thing. Even Bible self, Bible, they flog for Bible. So maybe I don't think so. Okay, so should we move to this person's topic? Okay, the amazing dev said, the Amazon dev said, verbal discipline is not enough. For children easily get used to verbal words. Some other form of discipline has to be used. Exactly. Mark Oye says, whoop them well. I want someone to actually bring arguments for allowing teachers to spank kids. I want someone to come and make it make sense. Come and tell us why you think it is allowed for teachers to, spank kids. I want to know. Because some people will say, spare the rod and spoil the child, train up a child in the way it should go, this, that. See, allow me to train my child. Let me be the one that will decide whether I want to spare the rod or not. Just leave it for me. I did not beg you. Teach is the one that say you should teach. It's a no for me as well. Okay, we've said that one. Okay, so someone is asking, what advice will you give to younger girls who have older aunts? Let me just add this one here, okay? Who have older aunties and they instigate that you go to school, get your degrees to the highest, be a career woman, and don't be around men. They hate marriage. Please, you guys should tell me what advice we should give to younger girls. Oh, who is this person now? Who is this person that is talking rubbish in my comment section? Okay, I think he has gone. Okay. Yes, they should be unionized. I think so. I think they should be unionized to an extent. I think so. I think the only problem with, having that body might be taking away that relationship. But I don't think so. I don't know. What I mean by taking away relationship, I mean that it might now feel like the person is now like a staff. Because for me, my girls are not really like staff in my house. They are like my younger sisters, kind of, So I feel like if they have that body, it might now be more, if they have to sign contract and all of that, it might now be more, what they call it now, robotic or whatever. I don't know, but there must be a middle ground. There must be a way around it. Okay. Being beaten made me immune to it. I hear people say they're immune to beating. How? They pay you again or what? Like at some point you stop feeling the pain. I can never stop feeling the pain. I can never stop feeling the pain. No. I can still feel the pain they beat me when I was younger. I can't be immune to beating. No. Because there's some children actually that as you're beating them, they're filming and they're not doing anything. No. Me, just one like this, I'll start crying. Isama says you can instill discipline on your kids without flogging or using bad words. Only my look alone, my students will compose. Yeah, so you have that evil look. The evil eye that I give my children sometimes. I will be like, if you don't get out of here now, Okay. There's something about seeing someone spank your child. Mother parents are protective like that. They just they're just they should just shall do something about it. But how did our parents allow us? Because my parents definitely knew that, you know, I was beaten in school. My parents knew, but they didn't really do anything about it. So why? Why? Okay. Mark says it's tough dealing with two, three, or four kids of your own. Imagine having to deal with 20 kids or more in a class. Whoop them, I beg. So why are you there? If you cannot handle them, then you have to look for another job. Go and become the gate man, okay? Go and become the admin or something. You don't have to be a teacher. It's not by force. It's not by force because trust me, one thing about kids actually behave themselves more in a school setting. Please, if you guys agree with me, let me know in the comment section. I feel like my kids behave themselves more in school than they behave themselves at home, okay? Even though at home I discipline them more than they get disciplined in school, but they behave better in school than they behave at home. You guys, side note, each time I look at myself here, I'm just seeing forehead. Like, what's going on? Like, each time I look at myself in the viewfinder, what's this? I'm not seeing forehead like like signboard. Let me stay like this. So what are we saying? Okay. Okay. Someone says you feel the pain but don't care about it. You hold no grudges on it. You are both satisfied with your doings. You be hard guy, you are be hard girl. Marina says nobody will spank my kids. Even I don't spank anymore. So no thanks. No teacher will spank a child here in Canada. You can sue the teacher, the school, and the school board. I agree. Okay, someone is saying your aunties didn't know any better or they weren't lucky with opposite sex relationships. You can be all. Exactly, yeah. Because the person is making it look like you either choose career or choose marriage. No, you can do all. Yeah, you can do all. Me, I discipline, oh, I would have been okay for teacher. It would have been okay for teachers to discipline, if not that the frustration is everywhere, and some teachers carry their problems into the class. Tiny discipline on kids is okay. Yep, I agree. Kids behave better. This is Bells. Hi. Say I agree. Kids behave better in school than at home when they see the parents. They know that these aunties are not my parents, so I better behave well, even when you leave your kids with someone else. Exactly. Do you know that anytime I'm at home with my kids, I'll be shouting, calm down, sit down, go here, leave that place, go away. I'll be shouting from morning till night. But the moment I go out and leave my kids at home with, my girls, when I'm checking from the camera, everybody's seated in the parlor watching TV. I'm like, wow, so people can watch TV like this quietly. As in, everybody will be seated in the parlor just watching TV, including Sophia. Including Sophia as a baby. Everybody will just sit down there, either be watching TV, or they'll be playing with something in one corner, just in the parlor there. They don't even leave the parlor. But if I'm downstairs and they are upstairs, some people will be outside, some will be at the balcony shouting. So it's almost like once mommy is not there, they just know that, okay, I don't really have so much grace to misbehave. So let me just, respect myself. I don't know. Okay. Nobody should spank my child because they can flog beyond limit. Exactly. I was very naughty at school. My mom always used to fight my teachers until she saw me in action in the streets one day. See, if some parents know that their teachers are the bad gang, I say their teachers, their children are the leaders of the bad gangs they advise their children against, some parents will be humble. Some parents will say, it's like you have joined bad gang. It's like my child is not like this. My child, no, if you really know who your child is, you might, because the children that are the leaders of these bad gangs, they are people's children as well. And yeah, they're people's children. Okay, you have a relationship with your staff that should not change, but others have been maltreated, or other people have maltreated these people very badly. I watch. Okay. Me, I discipline. No, it would have been okay for teachers. Okay, I've read this one before. Okay. Okay, and yes, kids behave better away from home. Exactly. I think it has to do with level of familiarity. For you as their mom, they have seen you, they have seen you finish. Yes, so my dear Ella, yes. See finish has entered. I said me and Eva, we're going to enter one trouser soon. Because this one is see finish, here finish. They've heard it all, they've seen it all. So what do you want to do to them again? Please, I did not get you earlier on my question. Okay, so the question is, let's move to a different topic now. Okay, what advice would you give to younger girls who have older aunties who aren't married and they instigate that you go to school, get your degrees to the highest, be a career woman only, but no marriage? Okay, so what someone said, Vanessa, what someone said was, your aunties did not know better. Okay, they don't know better, obviously, because a lot of good marriages and happy women in happy married women, a lot of women that are happy in their marriages. Okay, so your aunties are just giving their own interpretation of how marriage is, or from their own personal experience. That's what they're telling you. It's not the universal truth. Okay, so, and the person also said you can do all. You can get your degrees, you can go to school, you can be a career woman, and you can up life. There's no, I don't know, it's not either or. You don't have to choose between getting your degrees to the highest and being a career woman and marriage. Okay, like, you don't have to choose. You can do all. A lot of women have done all and are still doing all. A lot of women will still do all. Okay, so yeah, like I keep telling people, when people say marriage, I think I've said this in several times, marriage does not limit you. What might limit you a bit, and which I don't even consider it as limiting, is having kids. Okay, when you have kids, some things change. Like when you start getting pregnant, some things change, or you might not be able to do some things career wise. Maybe at that time, it's not like you can't ever do them, but maybe at that particular time you can't do some things career wise. Okay, but marriage itself does not limit you. In fact, if you marry a good man, the sky is your starting point. Abi, how did they take talk am? Okay, let's see. Let's go in the house because. Okay, okay, auntie, please let me live my life. Oh, make I get married and fail, and not just take your word for it, my dear. Thank you. Okay, and you will not fail, but yeah, let everybody go and see for themselves. Okay, I must see for myself. Those aunties are looking for how to correct their mistakes. Exactly. Please don't let them use you to do that. I'm a career woman who is married and happy. You can have both. Thank you. Okay, Vanessa, I hope you are hearing what Marina said, or I hope you are reading it. Those aunties are just, trying to, I don't know, correct their mistakes, and it doesn't work that way. Ask them that as they are now, they're happy. Yeah, as they are, where they are now, they're happy. So why are they advising anybody to, not to, if your heart wants, marriage and love and partner and all of that, then go for it. So which one is auntie said? Okay, okay, no, let's leave this beating talk. Okay. Let's see. It comes with restrictions. We just support each other and make it work. Exactly. That's from Ella. You can be married and pursue your dreams. Marriage is a good thing. Exactly. So Echeta is saying, Vanessa, it depends on what you want as a young lady, which is the most important to you, not your aunties. Please follow and work for your mind. Okay. Yeah, I think I just said it now that, if in your heart you want a marriage, you want relationship, you want, whatever, then just go for it. Which one is my auntie? Because most of these aunties, they're telling you from their own what happened to them. And some of them, like I keep saying, some of them made the wrong choices. Okay. bad marriage did not just happen to them in a vacuum, okay? Many of them actually did the wrong things that led them into the wrong marriage, okay? So, but they will try and make it look as if men are evil, men are evil. How did you end up with that evil man? Take small responsibility too, you too. Take small responsibility, auntie. Wait, let me see this. That I want to remove. Okay. So, okay. Okay, so Ella is saying, I feel like a lot of times the advice we get from our parents is how they would have loved to live their lives. They don't actually care if it's in line with the child's dreams or vision. Exactly. Yes, exactly. A lot of parents actually advise based on things that they hoped, or basically living vicariously through their children, okay? They're basically just trying to get the satisfaction they couldn't get from their own lives. They want to get it, from through their children's lives, okay? And that's just sad sometimes, because even me as a parent, I have to remind myself not to fall into that category, okay? So it's even as sometimes it's as little as choosing the kind of toys you want the children to play with, the kind of clubs or they want to join. Because I remember when in KORA school, they brought this karate club and I was so excited. Finally, KORA will be doing karate. I went to register her for karate club. My dear, the next Friday, she told me she wanted ballet. I was like, no, you don't have to do ballet. You're already a ballet guru, I was even playing ballet videos for her at home. I was like, no, at home you can learn ballet, but in school, go and learn karate. This one, she said she doesn't like it. Or like, can she do both? And I didn't want her to do both, okay, because it take more time. So I was just like, you know what, let's just leave the ballet for her. So sometimes, and it's because me, I wish I learned karate at a younger age, okay? I don't know why I wish that, but I wish I had learned it. So that's why I really wanted her to learn it. And again, I just felt as a girl, you need to learn some of these self-defense, moves and tactics and stuff like that. Even though I'm sure at that age, they're just teaching them the little ones, Okay, let's continue. Some of them want to live their lives through you as their child. Yep, selfish auntie. Yep. Umzi says, Vanessa, I understand your situation. Probably your aunties are your sponsor and you don't want to look ungrateful. Nevertheless, it all boils down to what you want. I tell you, you can have both. Exactly. I have lived in the States for 47 years, a single mom, a professional, and I want every woman to experience marriage. I am proud to say my daughter is married. Thank you. This is from Admire Russell. Thank you. Like, I like when people can say it didn't work for me, but I hope it works for you. Because marriage is a beautiful thing, okay? It's a beautiful thing. Like, let's not make it look like marriage is evil because there are some bad marriages. No, marriage is not evil. Some things, it didn't work out for me, fine, but it can work out for my child, and my child will be happy. So why not go for what your heart wants, Yeah, let's see. Some is not even wrong marriage. Attitude counts a lot. Yep. Okay, so let's go to the next or the third topic, because this live is supposed to be just 1 hour, but let me go to the next topic. What was the next topic, Seth? The next one was unrealistic marriage expectations, right? I think that's it. Unrealistic marriage expectations. Let me see. I think I missed something. Or even unrealistic, okay, let's just say unrealistic dating and marriage expectations. What even made me choose this topic, Seth? I think I saw where somebody was listing out, what she wants in a man, okay? She was listing out what she wants in a man, and wait, did I see that thing? I can't remember. But anyway, someone listening to what she wants in a man. And some things I was seeing there, I was like, wow, sister, you will go and carve your own separately. You will go and create your own separately, okay? Okay, let me even know from you guys in the comment section, okay? Did any of you marry a man who is not your spec? Okay, either physically or in some areas. You know how in your head your dream man, okay, if you're married, if the person you're married to now did not tick all those boxes, but you're absolutely happy, you can't even understand why you even had all those boxes to start with. Okay, let me know in the comment section. Let me know if you're married to a man that doesn't really tick all the boxes that you had in your head, but right now you have a happy marriage and you are happy with him, and all those things don't even count anymore. Let me know in the comment section. Okay, I'll start. As somebody who experienced this or is experiencing this, I'll start. Okay, so when I first met my husband, I think I've said this before, physically he wasn't really what I I'm not saying what I wanted. He didn't really tick the box as at when I was getting married. Okay, you guys, let me know if you guys can hear me. Oh, I'm not seeing any. Wait, okay, okay. Okay. Should I go on? Hi, Uju. Please let me know in the comment section if you guys can hear me or see me. I don't know why this looks like. Okay, it's just network. Okay, hi. So let me continue my gist. This network, respect yourself now. Oh, my battery is even low. Okay, please let me change my battery quickly. You guys, I'm coming. Oh. Okay. Sorry. Oh. Hi, you guys. Sorry, I had to go and change my battery. Listen, don't respect yourself. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Just leave it like that. Okay, so yeah, I'm back. So I was just in one gist. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so um yeah, when I met my husband, he wasn't physically what I had in my mind that is the kind of guy I wanted to marry to. Okay, I mean he was tall. I mean he checked some boxes. Okay, so he was tall. Yeah, his complexion was like my complexion, so no issues there. But he was very skinny. In fact, my husband was skinny. Even right now, he's not even fat. But when I met my husband, he was skinny. And so I was just like, nah, I don't really want a skinny guy. I don't really like skinny guys. I mean, it's not like I wanted a chubby guy either, but I wanted muscle and, shoulder from here to here with muscle, everything. That's what I wanted at that time. So when I saw my husband, I was like, who is this lanky guy that's coming to talk to me? Anyway, now fast forward to 10 years married, and I'm like, do you know, right now when I even see guys with muscles, I'm like, ew, it's too much, okay? So I just want a normal, nicely shaped guy, okay? And all those excessive muscles, all those six packs and stuff, just like, ew, what's that, you know? So it's funny how, imagine if then I had said, no, I only want six packs guy or guy with muscles. Imagine if then I had said that, I might have missed the love of my life, okay? Even though I don't believe that you have just one soulmate, but I might have missed my soulmates, okay? Right now, there will be no KORA and Eva and SOPHIA. Maybe I'll be somewhere else. Maybe I want to have been doing YouTube self. Who knows? So yeah, okay, let's go to Sombo. She says, my husband is too calm and a homebody, but we are very happy. Oh, you don't like calm men? Hey, you don't like calm? Okay, is you that say you are a fighter or something? Was it not you? So you don't like calm men? But you know the funny thing, it's funny how women who are very what they call it now, very hot, they usually marry cool calm men. You know, they need someone to balance it. If not, imagine when you flare up, your husband too will flare up. Both of you will be outside fighting everybody. Hmm? Yeah, so and a homebody. Me, I actually like a homebody. Oh. My mom is a homebody too. But sometimes it's annoying. I get you, Sha. Sometimes it's annoying because if I leave my husband, we will not be leaving this house. We will not be going out for anything. Okay. Then Ella says, I'm not even sure the kind of box I had. I definitely watched too many Disney classics, my dear. That means your box must have been, your list must have been out of this world. It would have been fairy tale out of this world. I know a lot of women, when I talk to women, a lot of women thought that when they get married, they're going to be all, romantic, kissing in the streets kind of, relationship. But you just turn to normal papa, mama, in kitchen. Oh, am I even using my? I wasn't using my microphone now. Can you guys hear me well? Okay. The good thing is that physical appearance can change. Exactly. Still chill say, why are you describing Johnny Bravo? My dear, I once dated someone that was like Johnny Bravo self, in fact. But now I'm just like, ew, take it away from me. Hi, Mabel. Welcome. Hi, TKTV. Hi, Helen. She says, we marry those we marry and we love those we love. Yeah? It's again. Did I see that comment very well? We marry those we marry and we love those we love. Please explain these comments very well. Oh. I hope it's not what I'm thinking. I hope it's not what I'm thinking. Oh. Okay, Blessing says, yes, I'm married to one who didn't match all the ticks, but that's the best decision I made. Sometimes the best gifts come in not so fine packages. Exactly. Exactly. Do you know there are men that when you meet them, they are so regular looking, they are so ordinary, like there's really nothing too fancy about them. But their wives actually like brush them up, okay? Make them look better, make them act better, make them, touching them up, okay, if I'll call it that. When the wives not finish working hard, some omotes out there, yeah, some Uma should be Port Harcourt. Some Uniport girls will not allow the man rest. Meanwhile, if he had come to you in his original state, you will not even look at him twice. But when the wife has finished working hard, you now want to come there and reap where you did not sow. God will judge you. Echeta says, I never wanted to marry an Mbise man because I have a relation coming from there and their character and sense is something else. But what? You not married an Mbise man? Okay. She says, but I ended up with the most kind, very good and caring Mbise man, which I am ready to marry again and again. You see? Are you saying it? Do you know, I don't really understand bias when it comes to where somebody is from. I mean, okay, let me not say I don't get it. I get it, okay? I get wanting to marry somebody from your village, somebody that you understand, people have the same culture, similar backgrounds and stuff. I understand it perfectly. Like, if you can find the right man and he's also from your village and, you guys have so much in common, kudos to you, okay? That's beautiful. I'm happy for you, It did not work for me like that. So I'm happy for you, sis, okay? But I don't understand it when some people now hold on to it so much that they now say no to even good people, okay? Even when good people come their way, they say no because they are waiting for somebody, especially Anambra people are on this table, okay? They are waiting for somebody from the same Nnewi with me, or somebody from the same Ozubulu, or the same Ihiala, or the same Mbise, or the same, what they call it, Mbano or whatever, okay? That's people from Imo State. I don't really understand it because, hey, I don't know how to put it now. When you marry a bad person that is from your village, does it make the marriage better? Like if you end up with a bad person, because trust me, I have stories, okay? I have stories. I have an auntie who is married to an Nnewi man. Hey, he's Nnewi, and the man is dealing with her on a regular, okay? Like dealing, when I say dealing with her, I mean, you know how they used to say, Anambra men take care of their wives. The man, he did not line up with his fellow Anambra men when God was sharing that wife caring capabilities. I don't even know what I'm saying. But when God was sharing that love for their wives, the man, he missed the line totally. He missed that line totally. Okay. So I have a cousin too that got married to an Anambra man. He's the most useless Anambra man that you can ever think of, like the most useless, okay? But part of the reason why she married him, in fact, one of the major reasons why she married him was because, he's from Anambra. Her parents were encouraging her, he's from Anambra. We know his people. This person was actually the black sheep of his family, but they didn't know, okay? Sold all his father's property. They did not know. So, yeah, we know his people, we know his family, we know them, but you ended up with a black sheep and you ended up sad and unhappy. The man almost killed her. She now had to leave the man, and now she's gotten her life back and she's no longer married to that man. In fact, one case I know, she's still with the man, even though he misbehaves. The other cases I know, their marriages broke up. They're no longer with those, Inewi man that you're looking for. They're no longer with him. So at the end of the day, I understand why people want people that are from their village or their state or from their town or from their region or whatever, from their country. I understand all of that, but to me, it should not be number one on your list, okay? Because they are very good men. When many people here are married to a Delta man, they used to be like, your parents agreed. Like, how? How did your parents agree? An Anambra girl married to a Delta man. And I'm like, Delta is just our neighbor. This is just Delta. I didn't go to the north. I did not go to US. I did not go to Canada to go and find white man. I married a fellow Nigerian that is just from, a state that is neighboring to the neighboring state. Still is a big deal for many people when they hear that, like, how did your parents allow you go and marry a Delta man? I'm like, hey, what am I even saying, Seth? Even Imo, my son is married to a guy from Imo. People still make such comments. How did they allow you go and marry someone from Imo? And I'm like, as people are saying this thing, so it sounds normal in your ear. Man. Okay, let's read. Hi, UC, love you too. Sizzling flavors. Hi, Onyinye. Onyinye says Mama and Papa Nkechi. Yes, so okay. Somebody Chiva is saying, Igbo people help me. Me and my husband always argue. He says in his culture, you have to greet anyone that comes into your house, while in my culture, you greet the people you find in the house. How does that work? Please, you guys should let us know how it works. So, what you mean is, if someone comes to visit me now, who should greet first? Should I greet the person first, or should the person greet me first? I think that's what you mean. I think both of you should strive to greet first. I don't know. I don't even think about it. I don't think I've ever started to think, okay, you came into my home, you should greet me first. I don't think I've thought about it. You should both strive to greet first. Whoever makes it on top should greet or whatever. I don't know. But you guys let us know who is supposed to greet first. Is it someone who visits you, or someone, or you that is being visited? Okay. Lola, hi Lola. Lola is saying, I'm Yoruba. My husband is from Cross River State. And I'm sure you guys are living happily ever after. Okay. So, another thing that I even tell people that is the reason why I say this whole culture thing is not really that serious, okay, is that personally, me and my husband, we are not very cultural people. I like going to the village because I like going to the village because it's village, because it's fun, because my parents are there. I'm not going back to the village because I want to be, I want to know my roots. To me, it's not really. Anyway, if I say what I really think about this culture thing, some of you will just block me. Some of you will block me. Yeah, I'm not saying that it's bad to love your culture and all of that. I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm saying that It's not the end of the world if you are not really so rooted. It's not the end of the world, my dear. Okay. So maybe that's why I don't see it as a big deal when people are, calling where they are from as number one. No, it doesn't. Are you a good person? Yes. Are you successful? Yes. Are you happy? Yes. So which one is all this? My village, this, my village, that. It doesn't really make sense to me. The visitor greets first and the host welcomes the visitor. Okay, I think that makes sense. Yeah, you're coming to my house, so you should greet me. I think that makes sense. But personally, I don't think I've ever thought about it before. Who should greet first? Okay, Ugegbe says, my husband is from Imo and I'm from Anambra. I was told by my people, shine your eyes. Imo people like acting like they are smart. What does this even mean, Seth? Because I hear it a lot. I hear whenever they say somebody from Umbi say, they'll say people like acting like they're smart. Some people even say it about Nnewi people as well. That should be careful of Nnewi people. They always try to act like they're smart. And I'm like, what does this even mean? Like, it's not a personality trait. Is it a cultural thing? It's not a personal thing. I don't know. Okay, Abi, you went to see visit. Okay, Abi, you went to see or visit, greet the person. Two of you should just greet each other. Yeah, exactly. That's how I see it. I've never thought about who should greet first. I don't wait for somebody to greet me first. Okay. We married realities, not all those unrealistic and ungodly long lists we have. Thank you. Thank you for adding ungodly, my sister. Because do you guys know that sometimes some of the things that we think we really want is because social media has told us that we want it. It's not because we really, really want it or we really, really care, but it's because social media, the news, the media, everybody, anywhere you want to watch movies, they tell you this is how a man should be. The recipe for happily ever after is this. Relationship gurus are telling you this. TV, news, music video, everything is bombarding you with certain images and certain messages that we imbibe or inculcate or absorb unconsciously, and then these things now inform our conscious decisions, and then we think that we really want these things and we won't be happy without these things. Meanwhile, Instagram, if you delete Instagram, so many people's choices in life will change drastically. Okay, somebody here is talking to herself. If they delete Instagram, some things I used to buy with my money, I will never have bought them. If they just delete Instagram, okay? So some things that we think will make us happy, that is just other people's opinions that we are just taking as ours. And that's why some people end up with what they think is the perfect man, and then they are miserable. They are sad. They don't understand where things went wrong. Sometimes people are seeing just the surface. You are seeing just the what do they call it now? The outer parts. You're not really seeing deep into these things. I think I missed some messages. We Black people are the biggest racists and ethnic bigots I have ever seen in my journey of life. Hey, Jenny, Onyinye, reduce the volume. Reduce it. Off your mic. Off your mic. Off your mic. Let's not even go into that. Off your mic right now. Because some people will cry if we really go into this topic. Some people are going to cry. When they're shouting, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. Does Black life really matter to you? My sister, does Black life really matter to you? Hey, because, anyway, let's not even go there. But yeah, we can be, let me not say we can be some of the biggest racist and ethnic bigots ever, okay? I don't see color. Some of us, in fact, because like I keep saying, I don't understand how somebody that's from a neighboring town, that if you even check our lineage somehow, maybe I'm sure somewhere in our lineage, maybe we have one ancestor in common, okay? But still, we will still say, because you're from Delta, I'm from Anambra, you must be a bad person. I must be a good person. Now, so. Lola says, yes, so we have been married for 11 years. Wow. His sister is even married to a Yoruba man. You see, you people changed. People interchange, you know. Instead of marrying, if you're fellow Yoruba man, you marry someone from Calabar, and then his sister marries someone from Yoruba. That's it. That's how we all mingle, and yeah, and learn about other cultures too. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, I think I've read all these comments. Um, yeah, so the greeting part, most people are saying, some people are saying, anybody that greets first, okay, people should just greet each other, while someone else is saying that is the host, no, it's the visitor that should greet first, okay. Toyosi just came. She said, I'm against teachers flogging a child that is not theirs. Yeah, we've covered that. Which is this? How do I remove these messages from the screen? Self, it's just sorry. Let me just check something. Okay, send it. Okay. uh, didn't like the fact that he is non-Catholic. Thank God, Sha, it ended in praise, and I'm happy. Although, okay, that's another expectation or bias that people have when they are choosing a partner or while being married. This religion thing, personally, I could never, okay, I could never have married. Why am I touching this thing? I could never have married someone who is not Christian. Like, it's not possible. I rather remain single for the rest of my life. Like, I could never, just because I take Christianity seriously, okay? Because there are people who, like I said about this culture thing, I don't take culture that seriously. So I could marry someone who is not from my culture and will live happily ever after, okay? But when it comes to religion, I take it really seriously. So there's no way I could have married a non-Christian. There's no way. Like, it couldn't have happened, okay? So that's about interreligious marriages. Now, inside the same religion, we now have interdenominational abi, is that the word? Interdenomination or whatever, different denominations. Yeah, that one too used to cause problems. See, I understand as well why that one will cause problems, because a lot of us don't have the same doctrines. A lot of churches don't have the same doctrines, and if you are someone who is very rooted in your church, it's very difficult to cope, you know, with someone who is not from your church, basically doesn't understand things the way you understand them. Basically, people that even worship God differently, like it's the same Jesus people worship, the same Christianity, but the way they worship their own Jesus, different way you worship your own Jesus, you know. So yeah, I understand why that one too can be an issue, but I don't think is as much of a big deal as, you know, different religions entirely, because you guys can come to a middle ground. You can either go to his church, or he comes to your church, or you find a new church. You know, I think a lot of couples actually find a new church together. You know, whatever works for you. But some people find a new church, but around the same type of church. So maybe someone that was in Christ Embassy before will now move to House on the Rock, or, you know, churches like that, you know, Elevation Church or whatever. So people, yeah, people that are maybe the same Pentecostal, they move to other Pentecostal churches, while some Catholic and Anglican will be, I don't know, sha, but a lot of people make it work. Cindy, hi. Your network did not allow you, chai. Are you using your mobile network? And which this thing is that? TK says we should share the table. Which table? Is it about the racist thing? My dear, a lot of Africans are very, 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 very racist. A lot of Nigerians are very racist towards themselves, okay? I've heard this gist that black people cannot be racist. Hey, please, please, please. Which one is black people cannot be racist? That you can only be prejudiced. What is racism? Racism is prejudice against somebody based on their skin tone or their race. So how can a black person not be racist? Then I was explaining that no, there's systemic racism. Black people don't have the power to oppress because black people have been, I beg, carry on that story away. There is systemic racism, okay? You can tell me that black people cannot cannot do systemic racism, I understand. But if you say black people cannot be racist, then no. Okay, no. I say ordinary Nigeria here that all of us are the same culture. What are we even saying, Seth? In some villages, the same village, okay, just different, what they call it, different clans, different areas, they will fight each other. Okay, you're from the same village, oh, you are answering the same, you're from the same village, but that family, they are this. This also caste system is not racism. Okay, not racism, but is whatever. Is prejudice. Okay, this also caste system that, oh, this person is also, you can't marry from there because they are also. It's the same racism, prejudice. Okay, so this idea that black people cannot be racist is just rubbish, because even in Nigeria here, against each other, you know, it got so bad there. My brother was teaching me one story like this that happened in, I don't know if it's Delta State or is it this River State, where they were fighting each other, the same village, oh, they were fighting each other, like even people that were married to people from the other village. Like, let's say me, I'm married to someone I'm from Ozubulu now, okay? Let's say I was married to someone from Nnewi, okay? And then Ozubulu and Nnewi starts fighting. Me that I'm married to and Nnewi guy, the Nnewi guy will kill me. As in, the Nnewi guy's people will come and they will kill me, and he will allow them to kill me. This is not North and South, oh. This is not Hausa and Igbo. This is not Christian and Muslim. I'm talking about the same town, the same city, different villages or different tribes. Inside there, we are fighting and killing each other. So what are people saying? Okay. Ella is saying different denominations in the same religion may not be that deep. Still, in my opinion. Yep. Yeah, it's called tribalism. Exactly. Yes. Yeah. Actually, that's what I was looking for. Africans, Nigerians are very tribalistic. Forget. Why is this country still backwards? Because everybody's voting based on tribe. I want my person to be there. As if the fact that an Igbo man is president will automatically make me a better person or make my life easy. Okay? The fact that I'm Yoruba and the president is Yoruba, automatically my life has now become better. You know, the fact that the person that is president is Hausa and I'm Hausa, all is well with the world. Even if he's there chopping all our money, oppressing us, whatever he's doing there, as long as he's from my tribe, he's my tribesman that is there, all is well with the world. That's how we think in Nigeria. And it's so sad. Is it not the same God? You guys really work overtime. Yeah. Yes, over time, like I said, you guys can just find a middle ground. Okay, Ella says, I think religion is very serious. Religion actually affects things as basic as life values. Yep, in my opinion, obvious different values in religion. Obvious different values in religion might lead you both into constant conflict. Exactly. So when we want to pray as a family, what kind of prayer are we going to say? Like when we want to pray as a family now, is that you first pray your own, then I'll pray my own? Or what? Like, how does that even work? Okay, some people came late, but let me just read their comments. It says, the whooping that goes on in schools are unnecessary and inhumane. You should see what goes on in some schools in Nigeria. It's as if they go to school to get flogged instead of learn. Exactly. Oh. Imagine flogging a child because the parents did not pay school fees. The parents did not pay school fees. They will bring the list, call children, and start flogging them because their parents did not pay school fees. When you go home, go and tell your father that they flogged you in school so that he'll pay your school fees. And we will say that we're normal in this country. We will say that we're normal in this country. When I say that Nigerians don't value human life, it's be like I'm just talking. Like, is that a normal thing? Like, is it normal to the people that are doing it that you are flogging a child because the parents couldn't pay school fees? Yes, there's still discrimination in the same religion. Exactly. This religion thing is a killer, actually, among denominations. Yep. recent times, people are more frustrated. Okay, that's the teacher talk. We are the biggest discriminators. My mom never wanted my girls to marry Delta at all. I mean, it was her biggest nightmare. But her two girls, okay, never wanted her girls, but her two girls both married Delta. Imagine. When I say what you fear the most to come upon you, to be as if I'm just joking. You see, so the two married Delta. Not even one, not even in my own case. It wasn't really a fear, but they wanted me to marry somebody from Ozubulu or Nnewi, and I ended up marrying Delta. In fact, on my wedding day, some of my mom's relatives were like, that why did my mom allow me marry somebody from Delta? That they would have found Nnewi man for me, this one, that one, that one. I'm just like, unfortunately, all the while I was dating, I never really met an Nnewi man. I met an Anambra man, like kind of dated, not even that I really dated the guy said, but we were getting close. But all the people that I was meeting were not Anambra, they were not, some of them were not even Igbo self. So I did well by actually marrying the Delta man, Delta Igbo anyway. I did well by marrying him because I could have gone far. I could have gone far. I could have found someone else. Okay, you guys already 8:16. I need to close this live, but let's see. Okay, let's see. I missed some. Hi, Tina. Tina is here. Okay, there's still discrimination within the same religion. Yep. Okay, I've read that one before. Angela says, I can't understand you at all. Waste of my time. Sorry. I hope you're not still on this live. Oh. You wasted your time, but you could leave comments. Is he not the same? Okay, I've read all these ones. Okay. The Lord's Prayer is found in every faith. That is all you need. It covers every aspect of human needs. Yeah, I actually agree. I understand what you mean. Not like the literal Lord's Prayer word for word, but that's frame, that guideline of Lord's Prayer. Yep. Cindy says tribalism is the word. It's crazy, honestly. Yes, tribalism is really crazy in this country. Like, it's really, really crazy. Like, you can literally be one of the worst people in this nation. Like, be an evil person that everybody knows about, and come out for presidency. Your people will still vote for you. They will rather vote for you than vote for someone else who has, better prospects and stuff like that. They will rather vote for you because you're from their village. Why? Why? That unnecessary tie to this my village person, is my village person. Meanwhile, your village people are the ones that are dealing with you the most. What's not the point? Okay, Samsu says that flogging thing used to happen in my country, Trinidad, but it was banned due to the brutal beating teachers gave their students. Yeah, we're still going back to this beating talk. You guys, when I was in secondary school, right? Yeah, there's this man that is called, if you guys went to Nigerian Navy, let me know if you remember him. He was called Fungi. He's a naval officer, okay? He was called Fungi. This guy used to flog with all his strength. Like, if the man flogs you one, mark must show. Mark must show. There was a day he flogged all the girls in our class. We went to the toilet. Everybody cried. Everybody went to the toilet to check their bum. Like, you must see the mark. So I want you to hold your skirt so that the cane doesn't bounce. Like, you have to hold your skirt so that they are sure it's touching the skin. What kind of wickedness is that? Some marriages have split because of pressure associated with inter-tribal marriage. Yeah, it's because they allowed it, okay? It's because they allowed it because, yeah, a lot of tribes, the mother will say, in my village, this is how we do things. You're supposed to be doing things this way. The man people will say, this is how we do things in my village. Like, why can't both of you come together and create your own culture? Isn't that how it should be? Can't both of you come together and create your own culture? In our household, this is how things should be done, not in my village. Like as if our village culture was not brought by somebody. It was people that brought these things, though. It's not like it's not like every region was just born into a particular culture. It was the human beings that were doing things the way they thought was best, and that was what informed what we call today our culture, our this and that, okay? So why can't two of you come together and create your own culture, create your own way of life, your own way of doing things? Which one is in my village? In my village, you must serve me with your right hand. If you don't serve me with your right hand, this one, big. Hi, Ijoma, welcome. You know, so if people really understand what marriage is about, I think we'll have less problems. But this too much, you know, you are supposed to leave your father and mother. I'm not saying you should cut ties with them, but I'm saying that you should create new memories and new things for yourself, okay? Yeah. Okay, you guys, it's already 8:21. I don't tire. I want to go. I want to go and eat and sleep. But I really enjoyed this live. It was just for us to chat. Like I really wanted it to be like a real discussion, not just, you know, banter here and there. I wanted us to really have, you know, nice discussions, and we did, and I'm really happy about it. I really like that you guys, you know, gave us your inputs, very interesting insights into the topics that we discussed. Okay. Yes, Gloria, you missed though. You came late. Okay. Hi, TK. TK says slugging should be banned. Yeah. Intertribal marriage is beautiful when you both decide to be intentional about your relationship and do things that makes you both happy. Yep. Hi, Agnes. I'm about to close this live. Okay. So we will have another live next month, same time next month. Hopefully, oh, I've done 21st 2 times in a row now. So let's see if we'll keep it going. Who is that? Okay, somebody's knocking on my door. Let's see if we'll keep it going. Well done. Oh, Mommy Champion. Hi, hi, hi. Yeah, so girls don't even send the game, my dear. Hi, Olivia, watching from Germany. Welcome. I'm just coming. Yeah, you missed. Yeah. Yeah. See you guys same time next month. Thank you guys so much for joining my live today. I really enjoyed having this conversation with you guys. So you people should please come up with topics for our next live. Okay, topics that I want us to discuss. If you guys want to call in and discuss it with us, please just leave those topics. Okay, no, when I announce the next live, we'll leave those topics in the comment section. Okay, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye. Hi, Ogechi. I'm going to. Bye. Hi, Kemi. Bye.